All right, so what are we calling you? Are we going by Tyler Maine? Is that the name? I'm confused. You got two names now.
I've been called a lot of things. I got an ex-wife, but yeah, no. I grew up in Saskatoon as Daryl Carolat. That's the way people would know me, and changed my name legally to Tyler Maine just a little while ago. So call me either or.
Now, what part of Saskatoon did you grow up in?
I grew up in Nutana.
Okay.
Nutana area.
Very cool. Wow. It's cool to see that you're actually some local homegrown talent coming back to Sask Expo this weekend. That's very cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like I say, I was the tall, skinny kid with glasses and braces that just sat there and watched Stampede Wrestling, of all things, and then as many action films as I could over a weekend before I had to go back to school and hate my life. And I was lucky enough to transition into the pro wrestling and did that for 11 and a half years, and then now doing the films and have my own production company, Main Entertainment, now.
Do you get to come back to Saskatoon often? Do you have family still living here?
Yeah, my mom is still living there, and our first picture, Compound Fracture, from Main Entertainment, we just did a screening. We did it on a 20-city screening tour, and the first stop was Saskatoon at the Broadway Theater last year.
Oh, wow.
So
where was the invites?
I get back every once in a while, yeah.
Where was our invites on that? Come on, I didn't know about this. What's going on?
Hey, I'll bring you a copy.
What are you currently working on coming up here into the future? What do you got your company, but what else you got on the go?
We're prepping for Penance Lane, our second feature. I'm in talks about another picture that I'm going to be filming in November. So I'm keeping very busy, which is a good thing.
Yeah, well, we of course know you. I guess people are coming to see this weekend. I guess for your roles in Troy and Halloween and X-Men. That was one of your first kind of big ones would have been Sabretooth and X-Men, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and when I did that, that's when I hung up the wrestling boots and said, I prefer to be on set and get fed well and treated well instead of getting dropped on my head as a wrestler. So that's when I transitioned.
What was it like having Hugh Jackman by the throat? Like that must have been very few guys have had that experience.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, he had come in and replaced Dougray Scott because he got hurt, and no one knew who Hugh Jackman was, and got on set there and met him, and he was just a fantastic guy. We had a lot of fun, and it was just some great fight scenes.
Yeah, very cool. And Halloween too. I think Seth, being the rock guy here, Rob Zombie's version of Halloween.
Yeah, what was it like getting to work with Rob Zombie?
I tell you, man, like the first time I worked with Rob was on Devil's Rejects, and I'm on set, and the sound guys are playing one of his videos on the monitor, and he's whipping his dreadlocks around and doing the Rob thing, and I looked over, and he's sitting in the director's chair all calm and trying to decide what his next shot's going to be, chewing his bubble gum, going, well, I think if we do that. And then I went and looked at the, back and forth. It was so surreal, and when you're walking up to him for the first time, you're like, so, Rob, what do you think we should do? And you expect to get dreadlocks whipped in your face and go crazy on you, but he's the coolest, calmest, laid-back guy, and it was just fantastic working with him,
So Rob Zombie the person is the exact opposite of Rob Zombie the persona, is what you're saying?
Pretty much, yeah.
You're ruining the illusion right now.
It depends on, I guess, who you are and how you talk to him. I don't know.
All right, that's fair. Now, do you know about another third Halloween movie he's working on or anything? Is there any talks?
I don't think Rob is going to do the third one, but they are talking about it, and they've... who knows? There's been so much talk on the internet about Halloween 3D and this and that and the other thing. The thing that's just going to have to happen is they're going to have to pick the script that they want to do and if it's something that's good, and it's presented to me, I would definitely consider reprising the role again, because I had a lot of fun doing it.
Well, I think this weekend when I have you and Robert Englund kind of in the same room, I'm going to try and pitch that to you, like if maybe Freddy versus Jason versus Michael Myers. I think we got something there.
You never know, right? I don't think it'd ever happen, but you never know.
And how hard is it though to act as being that character, like playing Michael with the mask on it? Because it's all just body language, the whole thing. You can't, you gotta give off an emotion, but your face is kind of taken out of the equation.
Yeah, exactly. It becomes all body language. And in the beginning, I was like, oh man, that's going to be tough. Because if you're saying something, people get what you're saying. Mm-hmm. But so this was all just physical acting, and I tried to make the character more than a one-dimensional character like he has been in the past. And so in the asylum, I'd slouch a bit more, and as I got towards that iconic look of Michael Myers, I kind of brought him to life that way.
Wow! Yeah,
so it was an interesting process. It was a lot of fun, and people even asked. They said, "Well, how many different mask expressions did you have on your face, and did they do?" And there was just one mask. So
wow,
it seemed to be effective.
I wonder if William Shatner ever watches those movies and just thinks like that. That's originally it was a William Shatner mask turned inside out. Is that where it came to be? I think is the story.
That was the original mask. They didn't have a mask in 78. I guess somebody went running down a costume shop, and that's what they got. So I don't know. Maybe that's why he's grumpy now.
I think if you would have, with the updated movie, if you would have took an updated face, a version of William Shatner's face, that would have been even scarier, because that guy now, ooh.
Oh. No comment.
He would have been so slow. You couldn't even catch anybody to kill him. You're just like out of breath all the time.
So at these expos, do you get to walk around and enjoy it yourself, or do you have to put the Michael Myers mask on so you can walk around and not really get recognized?
No, well, when you're 6'8" and you can scowl real well, you can walk around.
You're from Saskatoon. You're a nice guy. You can't scowl that well. Come on.
Well, it's all an act, right? Come on, that's what I do. I'm an actor, but
Well,
they are a lot of fun. I like to usually, like the first day before the show really kicks off, I'll usually walk around and take a look and see, but during the shows, I'm usually so busy it's it's tough to walk around and all of that. So.
But hey, it's been great chatting with you, man, and I think that's it for our time. So we'll see you this weekend.
Sounds good. Good talking to you guys, and see everybody out there.